Doña Maria Gertrudis Barcelo, born in 1810, was a Mexican-born businesswoman who built her fortune through casinos and trade ventures in the early American Southwest. She moved to Santa Fe area in 1825 and established a highly profitable game of chance operation. Several years later, Barcelo brought her own casino in Santa Fe with the help of the governor, Armijo. An affair developed between Tules and Armijo, who is currently married. The affair became part of Santa Fe's scandalous gossip. The opulent casino soon became a favorite with Santa Fe's fashionable society. During the War on Mexico in 1846, Barcelo sided with the Americans and even loaned money to the American forces so they could buy provisions. At the end of the war, Armijo betrayed Tules when he accepted a large sum of money from the American forces in exchange for the Mexican surrender. He left Santa Fe and headed for Mexico without notifying Tules, leaving her heartbroken. Tules continued operating her gambling hall, but it was no longer the elite rendezvous it had once been. Outwardly, and the new Anglo leaders held Barcelo in disdain, but they nonetheless accepted her offers of financial support and acknowledged her as a person of considerable influence among the native Mexican population.
Listen to me, my God people. Mexico will belong to us as soon as we finish the battle with Spain.
Life belongs to the strong. You want your share, then go take it. If you are meek and mild, I guarantee you won't make it. Take it all while you can, while you are young and alive. If you don't, someone will. You've got to fight to survive.
Blessed are all the meek, they shall inherit the earth. Let them have their mud and clay, me am a noble by birth. Blue blood runs through my veins, I am a noble by birth. I'm the epitome of Santa Fe society.
To seldom that we see such class, I'd like to kick her in the ass.
I'm the first lady of Santa Fe.
She's the worst way, or so they say.
I'm the richest of bitches, and that is why you bow to me.
Your Majesty, we kiss your hand, the Queen of Mexican royalty.
Some of us weren't born like her, silver spoon stuck in our mouth. That's okay, my fair young lads, my fortune's here in my ass. Queen of the felines, I've got the best house in this town. I really get around, I am the best in Santa Fe.
They say there is no finer lady in Santa Fe.
Some of us can't have it all when we come into this world. I was born a baby boy, my mother wanted a girl. My father gave to me all of the little boy toys. Even commanded me, my son, you gotta play with boys.
That was the only thing he did, exactly as his father bid.
I'm a macho in the daylight.
A blitz
eccentric in the moonlight.
I'm the gayest of caballeros. And that is who I want to be.
He wants to be the macho man of Santa Fe. Ole, ole,
Ole.
ole, ole.
Baby here, peso there. I'm only trying to survive. My life will be changed. Taking my daily bread will never be enough for me.
She wants the best of everything.
She'll have jewels in her hair, the latest fashions she will wear. There will be no one who can compare.
And that is why, you know my name.
You know her name.
I'm
She's
going to have the very best of everything.
You'd better face reality.
Perhaps we never will be free. No, no.
Ah, you win again, Governor. Luck, she remain on your side.
Luck is always on my side, Tules. Of course, I believe one must help Lady Luck with a little nudge every now and then. Dealing under the table, so to speak.
Seguro.
But being careful to appear upright and holy at all times. You give a little here, you take a little there. We all must learn to share. Here's one for you and two for me. 'Tis better to give than receive, so everyone come give to me. A small bit of spice, such spice to one's life. You can always depend on me. Never lie, never cheat, never steal, unless you should happen to meet a sucker who's there with his ass in the air. Stick it to him, but smile all the while. Now greed and crime and shame will surely ruin your name. Unless they make you rich, then you find you can fix anything in the name of money. Get it any old way that you can. Rob a widow, a child, or an orphan. That's the name of the game, my friend. We must honor our mothers and fathers. Listen well to the proverbs they tell. When they get old and sick, we must be quick to fix all their ills and their wills in our name. If you slip me a bill, you'll find the mayor will do anything you ask. There's nothing like a little graft. There is only one rule in this game, and the rules of all games are the same. You must win at all costs, and you know that you ought not get caught. Don't get caught, don't get caught. sin, vice, and greed are commandments to heed. You must hear all my words, hear them well. If you don't, you may end up in heaven, but the best times will be had in hell. Corruption, greed, and graft. Don't get caught, my son. Learn your craft. Be a hero to society. And above all, keep your propriety. It only takes a tiny little bit of corruption, greed, and graft. Don't get caught, my son. Learn your craft. Corruption, greed, and graft. Don't get caught, my son, or your ass will be grass.
They say the Americanos are coming to Santa Fe.
They are coming to steal our land.
Land? You don't own nothing, no how.
Guess they're going to have another war.
I can hear the Catholic nun singing again. I never know what they are saying.
Why don't they speak Spanish? Because God only speaks English.
Children to arms now. Send the word to the village, the enemy comes now. Bring the weapons, the guns, and the cannons today now. Call your fathers, your sons, and your husbands to war now. The time is near, the war is near. Steady yourselves when the enemy comes now. All the men and the boys and the children to arms now. Send the word to the village, the enemy comes now. Bring the weapons, the guns, and the cannons today now. Call your fathers, your sons, and your husbands to war now. The time is near, the war is near. Ready yourselves for the enemy comes now.
The children that will be lost, and the young men who will die before the prime of their life. Stop and think, my brothers. Stop and think. I plead with you.
Sangre de Cristo, Madre Maria. Within your arms, I pray you'll keep them from all harm, safe from storm and wind.
Beloved Santa Fe. Why are my dreams haunted with visions of Spanish nights? Moonlit walks in Spanish gardens with Spanish lovers long since forgotten. Were you with me in other lives, other places, other ages that have crept into my dreams? Who are you? Who are you, my beloved Santa Fe?
Santa Fe, born as a child of the earth, sunrise and mountains rejoiced at your birth. Mother of light, Father of night, Santa Fe, as mountains and time, born of the sun, let it shine, built on the echoes of time. Santa Fe, moonlight and mystical nights, Santa Fe, magical city of light, lighting our day, show us the way. Santa Fe, freedom is calling to me. Lovers of night we will be until the dawn comes for me. Santa Fe, shadows of days that are gone, souls of the past now are singing your song. Spirits of night, shine in your light. Sail with the eagles of winter in flight, painting your mountains in white, whispering your songs of the night. Someday when my time has ended and gone, Santa Fe, you will live on, calling to me, at last I'm free. Santa Fe, my destiny. Santa Fe, you're my melody, my song, my harmony. Santa Fe, you're my destiny. I end my journey in Santa Fe. Santa Fe, Santa Fe. My Santa. My Santa Fe.
Come on, I'm Kentucky Wonder with all the newest wonder medicines of the world.
I got toilet
soda crackers, best Kentucky whiskey that you ever put down your craw. Dr. Jenkins liniment and Dr. Whaley's sugar pills, guaranteed to cure all. I got ladies dainty underthings and all kinds of ding-a-lings to hang on your outhouse wall. Anything you need, you just come and see me. I'm Kentucky Wonder at your beck and call. If your wife is holding out on you, I got a little thing or two that's bound to make her hot to trot. Little gadget making friends will put the ants back in her pants. You wear you out, I kid you not. Ladies, if and your man don't keep you satisfied, I got a little thing that I'd like to share with you. Just a drop of this stuff in his coffee cup, and I guarantee he'll come through. I don't tell no lies, he's sure to rise to the occasion, morning, noon, or night. Be a woman or man, be a living or dead, I put the honeymoon back in your bed. I said be a Mex or Tex, here's to SEX, I put the honeymoon back in your bed. If you're constipated, agitated, passing gas and scratchy, well, I got the cure for you. Dr. Williams Special Tonic Water makes you feel just like you ought to, guaranteed to come through. Now if you think I might lie to you, just ask anyone in town. Kentucky Wonder is a man of his word, yes sir, he'd rather die than tell a liar let you down. Kentucky Wonder is a man of his word, yes sir, he'd rather die than tell a liar let you down. I got corncob pies from Arkansas, underpants, one size fits all, new sunbonnets from St. Louis, summer new from Missouri, crawdad bud from the mighty Mississippi, fresh suit bagging from old Virginia, ribbons and bows from Louisiana, cotton goods from Texarkana, peaches from Atlanta, Georgia, water from the fountain of youth in Florida, mini hop from Minnesota, coonskin cap from North Carolina, brand of wheat bar grown in Kansas, western half of the city of Dallas, Moses jet from Washington D.C., fatty near Maryland, English tea from Boston, Mass, New York Dirty, just add a little class, here's the crack of the Liberty Bell up northern Virginia and Delaware, lobster from Augusta, Maine, old Kentucky sugar cane, mojo from Alabama, this right here's Virginia ham, coffee from New Orleans, prettiest women I ain't ever seen, music box from the Allegheny, feather pounds from the Susquehanna, buttons and bread, you hear what I said, all the way from Ohio, silks and satins and calico, all the way from Chicago, look at that that you ain't seen, a genuine stuff from Tennessee. Got some dishes from the north, got some hankies from the south, latest news from Albuquerque, Boston, and the west. Rifle here from Indiana, cotton goods from South Carolina, maple syrup, Connecticut, Rhode Island, red, he's kicking the butt. You ain't seen nothing yet, but I'll show you my ding-dong, biggest in the west. If I don't have just what you need, ask any Texan you might see. Everything's big where they come from, and couldn't amount, just ask anyone. I'm Kentucky Wonder at your beck and call.
Dream has ended.
for anything I believe, and I believe the USA will own this land someday.
Santana knew that he would have his victory, and now he owns New Mexico.
Remember the Alamo.
I am a Texan, I ain't no Mexican. I am a redneck Texan, gringo through and through. Don't you mess with no one from Texas. We'll always fight for the red, white, and blue.
He is a Texan,
He ain't no Mexican. He is a redneck Texan, gringo through and through. We won't mess with no one from Texas. Till they annex us, then Texas is through. Don't eat frijoles, no guacamoles. I'm a Texan, born in the USA. Being from Texas, you can't expect us to give you all this land in California too. If we have to, we're gonna fight you. To the stars and stripes will always be true.
being poke, he done and spoke. You Mexicans best beware. The cavalry will be here soon. I reckon Ewens is doomed.
But we've been here 200 years. I'm thinking that we might be around another century before we're ready to leave.
I am a Mexican, I'm a Texan, I'm a macho hombre from New Mexico. All you gringos, all you that think you peons, had better get on the road back home to old Mexico. I'm a Texan, I'm a Mexican, we will fight for the red, white, and blue. Mexico, we will always be true to you. I'm a Texan, I'm a Mexican, we will fight for the red, white, and
But he'll never marry you. He's already married and he's a Catholic. Use some common sense, girl.
But Rose, I've become too old to use common sense when it comes to love. Age mixed with common sense often don't agree.
You say he's not the man for me, and yet I can't let go. You say he can't be true, say that others must have lived as much or more than he. There was a time I loved a boy, and yet he could not see that all I had to give was youth and wine and song and me. But now those songs have all been sung in days when I was young. When I'm safe in his arms, I am young again and free. I hear the songs, taste the wine, feel the glow of the days that used to be. Sweet memories fill my dreams, days of youth gone by, and that's enough for me. That's enough for what will I do? The lonely nights that filled my life, the years of solitude, the days that seemed they'd never end, the hours that slowly passed, and then one day he came my way, and nothing's been the same. My world is filled